Hi everyone, this is my first video for the Book-tube-a-thon this week. It lasts from today till Sunday. It lasts a week and it's been hosted by Ariel Bissett and a bunch of other booktubers whom are all some of my favourite booktubers. During Book-tube-a-thon you have to complete a series of reading and video challenges. And for those of you who do not know my to be read pile for Book-tube-a-thon, it looks a little something like this. I have already started reading it. I haven't made a dent in the pile yet, but I've started, which is better than not starting at all, because I seriously doubt I'm going to manage to finish 7 books in a week. That is one of the challenges, to read 7 books in a week. I think the most books I've ever read in a week, probably 2, so I'll see how I get on. Fingers crossed. Not only do we have to read 7 books, but another challenge is to read a series during the week, and the series I have picked is the Shatter Me series by Tahera Mafi. I think that's how you say her name, I'm not sure. I think a quarter, would you say that's a third? A quarter of the way through? I'm getting there. So far it's a really good book. It's a completely new series, I haven't read it before. Another challenge was to read a movie to book adaptation, and I have chosen Alice in Wonderland, which also doubles up with another challenge, which is to read a book from the genre you have read least this year. And I don't read that many classic books, and I like the Alice in Wonderland movie. It's not the newest one, the Disney Alice in Wonderland. The newest one was okay too, it had Johnny Depp in it. He's a great actor. I just really prefer Disney films. So, Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. The next book reading challenge in Book-tube-a-thon is to read a book with pictures in it. And I have chosen Shadow Kiss by Rachel Mead, the graphic novel. As you can see, tons and tons of pictures. The next challenge was to read a book that someone else has picked for you, and if you've seen the Book-tube-a-thon YouTube channel, I will put a link in the description box, but if you've watched the challenges video, Ariel said that you can get anyone to choose it. Your mum, your friends, even your pets. So I decided to get my cats to choose my book for me, which took a bit of thinking. I decided to lay out some new books that I haven't read before, put a treat on each of them and set the cats loose on all of the books. I have 2 cats, I done it a second time, and I chose the book that whichever cat went for first. And the book that my cats chose for me was Proxy by Alex London. And this will also double up as another challenge in Book-tube-a-thon, is that you have to read a book with red on the cover. And I don't think you can get much more red than that. So far that's 6 books and you're supposed to read 7, so I decided as my 7th book I was going to read The Poison Eaters by Holly Black, because I met Holly Black on the weekend and she signed it for me, so I thought I'd read it because it's also a short book. Book-tube-a-thon has both reading challenges and video challenges, and for day 1 of Book-tube-a-thon, the video challenge is to name 3 books that you've read because of Booktube. 3 books that I've read because of Booktube, either that been through a booktuber reviewing a book or mention it in a book haul. Probably has to be Fangirl. In fact, all of Rainbow Rowell's books have probably been mentioned, I've seen mentioned at some point on someone's booktube channel, but Fangirl was amazing and I love that book so much. My second book that I read because of Booktube was the The Blood of Eden series by Julie Kagawa. I love vampire books. This has to be one of the best vampire books out there. It's just a really awesome book. So thank you, BookTube. The third book, I think The Dresden Files by Tim Butcher. A lot of YouTubers and booktubers mentioned how great the Dresden Files were, and I'm not a crime buff. I don't really like crime stories, but the Dresden Files had a sort of paranormal twist in it, which makes it I don't want to say it makes it tolerable. It's a good series, but you can sort of ignore that it's a crime. You can ignore the crime element of it because there's some supernatural things going on. So that's it, guys. That's my to be read pile, and my challenge for the first day of Book-tube-a-thon is finished, and I'm really excited about tomorrow's video challenge, which is to pick an item from 3 book covers. I think I already know what I'm planning on doing. Please follow me on Twitter if you want to know how I'm doing with my reading of 7 books. Hopefully I'm gonna get through them all. But you know, subscribe to see my next video. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye. Happy reading.